Hello and welcome back, everybody. This is, of course, LL coming back from a short vacation. Went to Stockholm, then to Berlin, and now I'm home again. And maybe I will travel again on October or November, going somewhere warm like Greece or Turkey, perhaps. But for now, I want to stay home and make some content for you guys. And today we're going to be talking about this social DeFi platform, which roughly got launched like 2 weeks ago, max, called Friend.Tech. And this is basically on Base mainnet, which is by Coinbase. It's not a product by Coinbase, but it's operating on the Base network. And I think it's partially also existing on the Ethereum mainnet. And this is a very similar to other project which we covered maybe 2 or 3 years ago on the channel called BitCloud, which existed on one of the Bitcoin networks. Maybe it was on Bitcoin mainnet or Bitcoin Cash. Can't really remember. And that was very shady from the start, and I think it has fallen into absolute obscurity by now. And Friend.Tech is basically the next thing, and it's probably going to be getting a lot more higher attraction due to being on EVM chain, and obviously there's a lot more users on EVM compared to any other like Bitcoin based system out there for obvious reasons, because you have more wallets, more access, more DeFi, all of that stuff basically. And Friend.Tech is very MVP, standing for minimum viable product. I mean, here they say they are in beta. And I've been playing around with it on the last couple of days. I had basically 2 accounts. I had some trouble, like today I set up my new account on the platform. And basically, there's also an airdrop in store, so it's very important you're going to be listening this video till the end in order to understand like how the money is basically made here. And Friend.Tech, as I already said, is very similar to BitCloud. The concept is slightly different from it, and the economics of it are slightly different from it as well. So there's a lot of people who have made very good money from it already, and maybe people will make money off from me and my profile as well as we kind of start to explore it. And this is something that runs on mobile and also can be run on a browser, but it requires some arm wrestling to basically to get it all working. And one of the big importance why I am very involved with Friend.Tech right now is Paradigm. And Paradigm is something we have talked about a million times on the channel. It's kind of like a trademark analysis invented by me about the Paradigm's VC interactions, about like when we look into Paradigms and their portfolio. I have shown you the list a million times on the channel. People who are OG know about this. But basically everything that they have invested in has issued an airdrop at some point in their lifespan. So a lot of the things that are listed and invested by Paradigm, I'm always putting a high emphasis and interaction on these applications by this VC company. So being Paradigm involved with Friend.Tech obviously is a very, very bullish sign, because pretty much all the Paradigm airdrops have done extremely well. Uniswap, DYDX, everything here have done like very, very well. Well, Magic Eden, basically, they did an NFT drop, so maybe that doesn't count, but even those did actually fairly well. Now, let's get back into on the Friend.Tech, and here's another one, confirmation that Paradigm is basically involved in here. And here is basically about the trade volume on the application. So here we have on the 12th, okay, so it's a bit more than 2 weeks roughly when it was started, and there has been clear growth since on the 19th. I think that's when I basically heard about it and made my account, so a lot of people are already getting in. And here is the interface, okay? And here you can see that people are buying keys. Keys are basically the equivalent of the user token. So people can basically get invested by buying my token right now, which is priced at 0.003 Ethereum as of right now. It's going to go down, it's going to go up. It's speculative, okay? And what basically allows you to do is allows us to basically, you can message me on the application. So basically what it unlocks is the key to a chat. In the future, there's probably going to be like chat rooms, and some people are already like, oh, we're sharing only the alpha to people who are holding our keys. There can be these types of applications, and I'm surely going to be utilizing it. Obviously, I'm utilizing it a bit more already through my YouTube community tab. So people who are like members usually get a prime access to a lot of like keys and referrals codes that I might have for certain applications, invite codes mostly. And basically, there is Explore tab, and here you can basically see the people who have, accounts which are being, the people are, really speculating on a lot of these users. There's football stars, a lot of people from crypto, like Kobe is probably the biggest guy, and there's going to be a lot more of these people coming in the future. And there's already like people having tokens priced at like 3 Ethereum. Like that's pretty crazy. So like 1.2 Ethereum is the price of their token. So people are speculating on these things, and it's pretty crazy. And on every transaction, 5% is getting into the user. We have Stunny, for example, here. So that's pretty crazy. And then there's the invite system. So even though you're not an influencer, you can still invite people through the invite system. And this will give you a rank. Right now on this new account of mine, I don't have a rank, but every Friday there's going to be points accumulated based on your invites. So here's 2 invites in case you haven't seen them. These 2 are still available. You can sign up to your account. On Saturday, I'm going to be sharing a new batch of these things, and these are probably going to be going pretty fast. There's not going to be like any specific bonuses by signing under you. I believe you're going to be getting 3 codes every Friday. So there are like Kobe has like 1 million points or something crazy like now. So that's pretty big. And here are some like global stats. And so look, and it does look like very different on mobile. We are now filming out very specific like version, which is on obviously on browser experience right now. Mobile looks better, but I have to be completely honest with you guys. This is not the most beautiful interface. There's not even a dark mode available. Here is the balance sheet, and here you can see the portfolio value and the trading fees that I have earned. So people have bought a bit, and I have made some Ethereum right now on the application, and I can withdraw it, and I also can deposit money here through these codes as well. You can export your private key out from the thing, so you are in total ownership of your account here, which is great. So we have this account here, and it can be used. You can import it to MetaMask and things like that. And there might be some other airdrops you might be getting into by having an account here as well. But my point is here, even if you're not going to be buying my token, you should register and then start sharing these codes and accumulating these points. And these points are eventually going to be accumulating into a specific airdrop, which is the Friend or the Tech token. I don't know if I already said it. I hate the name. I think it's dumbass as fuck. And I think they should change it altogether to something more brand heavy. This is like super generic and super lame sounding. I'm going to message you on Friend.Tech. Like, no, this is not going to work. And then there are like already like people, I haven't done any research on this. This is just came on search. And people are really like doing bots, and a lot of people have done like bots who are buying out like new influencer tokens, like they're buying low and then they're selling high. Like random people basically bought immediately once my account was basically done, and that was kind of interesting. And so basically this is like an influencer, allows you to find other influencers and everything, but interesting bot. And there's probably going to be a lot more of things being built up in the application in the future, and I'm excited to see where it goes. And maybe it doesn't go anywhere, but whatever, at least there's going to be some money to be made right now through the airdrop, or just having a very big profile on the platform. And let's see how where it goes. But definitely it's going to be a valuable airdrop. So interacting, buying tokens, volume is probably going to be having an impact. And obviously invites are going to be having an impact, and being obviously an influencer is probably going to be having an impact on the metrics of that airdrop. And obviously following them on Twitter probably is going to be another metric, which is important. But thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more. We're probably going to be doing a more deeper dive once actually they start to like get their beta product out of the door and actually adding some features and use cases and things like that. Thanks for watching. I will be seeing you in the next video. Cheers.